This is question 4 of the G324 evaluation tasks. How did you use new media technologies in the construction and research and planning and evaluation stages? I'm going to first focus on my poster and do like a kind of director's commentary on it. So I have it on my phone right here. So I'm looking at it. So probably going to start from the top and the title, and I think that was used a website, a fonts website, which like does the fonts for you. So you have to like find the font you want, and then you write in, you copy paste it over to on your poster. And I used this style I used for the title throughout the text, for so like the tagline and for the director, the date, the actors, and the website. They were all in the same font. I think that's effective to start off with, as if someone sees that font, they're automatically gonna associate it with my film. So I'm like taking the text and making it associate people with my film. And I think it just works well generally with the whole tone and genre of horror, as it looks like it's red to start off with. I forgot to mention that. It's red which has like connotations of blood and just violence in general, and like the devil and stuff like that. And it's like scratchy, so it looks like so they've been scratched on by like someone who's running away from a serial killer, or someone who's psychotic, so like an active serial killer. So that might creep people out. Moving down, it has a tagline from the director, which we've already talked about. I think a tagline is quite important. I don't think mine is the best. Look away just for a minute. It's not that catchy. I don't think so. And people I talked to about it don't really think so. I can't really think of a good one for mine. I think it's the best one I could work with, but if I thought about it more, I could probably think about one which works better. The hands I thought was quite effective, because it looks like it's grabbing out to the what we're going to talk about next, the eye. It just looks like it's grabbing out to the audience, like come watch the film. And it's creepy, like hands out of the darkness because the background's black, which is effective because black's a scary colour, the dark, and the sense of unknown. But yeah, the hands coming out of the blackness is like, it's creepy, and it makes you just wanna watch a creepy film. The eye. I think the eye is effective in many ways. The coloration, how big it is, it's the main focus of the poster. It's blurry as well, which is like kind of unintentional, but now I think about it, it's actually quite intentional. As like the vision of like horror, and like if you're blinded, makes it even scarier. Like being blinded is much scarier, especially if you can see before. And like there's a reflection of trees in the eye, as you can see here. And it's like the sense of freedom. Just gotta have a little bit of sense of freedom, otherwise, if you know you're having impending doom, then what's the point? And then again, when it's coming, February 2017, which it wasn't, but gonna have to just say that. But yeah, it's good to have that in a poster, so like you know when it's coming out, when you can go see it. The credit block I mentioned before, the target audience thing. It's just names, so it's just like your name, the director. But if I like actually added names to it, it would be really effective. So it's just like a little shout out to the people. And like if you wanted to know, there's a famous actor in it, there's a famous director in it, there's a famous writer, that would be there. The two main actors' names I put there. So again, notoriety of like who people are. The website is quite good, as like you need a website. Just to have like basic information, like a poster, a teaser trailer, just a place to have everything. And it's good to have that on the poster, so like people know want to find out more about film. Like, you have to go to the website. The Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Snapchat thing. You wouldn't really find that on a poster, probably, but I thought it was effective to add, because maybe it was an e-poster, and you could have links there. Because I think it's a good, especially in the current days at the moment, it's really effective to have all these excuse me, all these links to social media, so you can spread your film out throughout the world and people can find it anywhere. My friend has a YouTube channel and he gets views from Romania and Russia and Korea and places like that. And like the types of videos he makes, you wouldn't really associate with Romanian and Russian people. Yeah. And then the Lionsgate and Summit Entertainment. It's just like production companies. So some people might find like more like to watch a Lionsgate film or a Summit Entertainment film. But yeah, I forgot that like supposed to be saying how I did saying how I did these. So yeah, watching like tagline from the director of and like all that text that was from a website. The hands I found online. I just did hands. And then I edited them and done all the colours weird ways. Don't actually remember how I did it. Kind of a stroke of luck. Same with the eye. And then just made it into this grainy brownish colour, and I think it looks really effective. And then the blur tool, I used to blur the eye, so it was, yeah, and then the credit block, again, offline. All the pictures was offline. So yeah, that's, and okay, so this is my analysis of my director's commentary on my main production, which is The Watching. And I'm going to be doing the G324 evaluation task. Question 4. How did you use new media technologies in the construction and research and planning and evaluation stages? So yeah, I have it on my phone again. It's the same as the poster, so I'm going to watch it and probably pause it throughout and say how I did it. So yeah, I've uploaded it to YouTube. This is the first thing which stands out. So I exported the film when I was done with it and uploaded it to YouTube. So that more people can see it. Because if you upload a trailer to YouTube, anybody can see it. You can share it with your friends. Just random people can see it. Or it's a good place to expose your film. We've already clicked on it, and first thing I've noticed is I have a restricted audience only title card, which shows like it's been rated and like, cause you want to know if a film's rated and you want to know what you're gonna see. So if it has like restricted audiences only, first thing it's gonna do is like to test kids or parents who don't want their kids seeing stuff like this. And but it may also attract people, as in like, oh, I like seeing stuff which is restricted and weird and creepy, or just a rating style. So yeah, I'm going to continue with that was the Lionsgate's studio thing, and I got this off YouTube. They had like a long Lionsgate intro. I just cut it down, so it's just the doors opening to the Lionsgate logo, and I added the door opening sound. It was copyright free. Excuse me. Door opening sound. And I thought that was quite effective. Just to have that. It's kind of unexpected to just hear a door opening sound for like just a logo. It was quite effective to add emphasis. So yeah, Lionsgate shows the production company. watching this, you've seen him. If you've seen him again, don't record him. Don't even look at him. Just run. Just run. That part was when I was talking to the camera, which I didn't really do anything with. I just filmed it, cut it together, and I didn't really do anything with it because I thought it was more effective if I just had it like live, had the wind going, and like it kind of like just shows how natural the film is. Whereas like the rest of it's gonna like just music and stuff. It's gonna be more cut up, but like yeah. And now I'm on the quote from someone: "See this film, buy this film. When you're done, make a friend watch it, but gunpoint if you have to." The quote's quite effective because it shows like someone's watched this film and they have something to say about it. And you did that by getting off the internet again. Yeah. And the music coming in, and I think it was just one song. Oh yeah, one song from a website again. And it just goes throughout. And I think it worked really well because it has like the intense part when I need the intense parts in the trailer. And it has it builds up and it gets more climactic at the end. So yeah, I continue. Again, I have a title card which is from the director of Don't Breathe, which I got just by making like a picture on Photoshop and then adding it into Premiere Pro, and adding it there and like resizing it. Excuse me. Yeah, by resizing it, and then yeah, resizing it and I said resizing it by 3 times. Yeah, resizing it and adding it in and centering it and stuff like that. The first shot after the title card is me turning back the camera, which shows like now we're going back into the action. You're gonna see me again. We're just going into the film now. Which I thought was quite effective. And I did that by just again turning around my camera, adding it into Premiere Pro. On to the next like break. So like I've just watched the first couple of scenes where like it has the antagonist and a couple of like just establishing shit, just shots generally. So yeah, I think having the antagonist many people wouldn't like. But I thought it was quite effective just to show this is gonna happen in the film, and if you see him in the film, then like it's creepier. But yeah, and then it comes to another picture which I got offline, which is a post-planning success by the New York Times, which kind of shows like something, again, just audience feedback. I think it's good to have like a trailer, like someone has seen this and someone knows it's good. Because if you have like the director telling you, yeah, or like an actor or a producer or anyone else telling you a film is good, of course they're going to say it. They're part of the film. But if it was something like an editor or a journalist or just a film blogger, I think a film blogger is probably a film critic or a film blogger is probably the best praise you can get on like a trailer. Because like, you know, they've watched thousands of films, they reviewed them, they know what's good, they know what's bad. If they like it, it's probably pretty good. But yeah, I don't think people generally do that because they're called critics for a reason. They're supposed to critique your work and just say what's bad about it, and they already say what's good. So yeah. Again, another card, or another pause from the action, is the official selection Sundance Film Festival. Again, another picture I got offline. And I think it's effective because, like, if it shows that you've been selected or a nominee or you've won something just from a trailer, maybe they've obviously seen the film. But yeah, if you've been nominated for something, it means this is a good film. Generally. Sometimes there's a watch like that, but you know, generally, if you've won an award, it's a good film. And people want to see award-winning films, and they want to see, why has this film won an award? Well, I haven't seen it, so yeah, it's effective. Another title card is the same as the from the director of, is an actor's name. Well, I mean, the same process as how I got from the director of, which was making it in Photoshop, putting it into Premiere Pro, resizing it, repositioning it, and then putting the title on. And an actor's name shows like who's going to be in the film, and like some people care, like if there's certain actors in the film, they're probably going to watch it, or if there's actors in the film or actors, if for certain actors in the film, then like they're not going to watch it. So if it's in the trailer, who's in it? It helps people early decide if they're going to watch it or not. And then I did the other one for the other actor, which is me. I'm in it. Yeah, so again, same method, same reasoning as the previous one. And then I have this longer like scene of I think it's a poem or something, and it reads. It reads, "Do not be dismayed by the brokenness of the world. All things break, and all things can be mended. Not with time, as they say, but intention. So go, love intentionally, extravagantly, unconditionally. The broken world waits in darkness for the light." That is you. Which I thought was quite powerful. And I added it in, because I think it adds a lot, and I just did it by filming it, obviously, for a long time, and adding in to Premiere Pro. But yeah, it was quite effective. That's, a lot of people wondered like why you have that in. It's weird. I don't get it. But yeah, that's why I added it in, because I thought it was effective. I wasn't gonna do a voiceover of it, like of me reading it or the other actor reading it, but I didn't have time to do that. So yeah, so I didn't do it, and that's why I added it. You may hear it, or like I'll probably add it in post. Like here it's when it starts to get really intense, and that's because it's getting near the end. And like this is where the intense action is gonna happen. Yeah, so this is where the jump scare is gonna come in. I added a cut before it, which is kind of bad. And then like the jump scare just happened. The jump scare wasn't scared by it because I've seen it like 1,000 times. But yeah, yeah, and then like it comes back with the intense action, with intense music. I mean, and it goes to the watching. Shows this is like hits like a strong sound when it shows the watching title card, which is effective because like it shows like boom, the watching is here. You need to see it. And I did that again, but the same thing I did from the director of and the actors' names. made it in Photoshop, and then just moved it on to Premiere Pro and decided the length of it. I think I have coming soon after it. Yeah, coming soon. And again, that has the emphasis of boom, it's coming soon, you need to see it. I did the same way as the other ones. So yeah, that's the director's commentary of my trailer. Thank you for watching. This is question 4 of the G324 evaluation tasks. How did you use new media technologies in the construction, research and planning and evaluation stages? My magazine cover. As I covered earlier, it was a bit of a failure. So there's not really much positive to say about it. We'll start at the top of the magazine cover, and I have it on my phone here, so let me just get up. Yeah, and I'll be just looking at it. So let's start from the top. The Empire logo, which I think is the biggest positive of the whole magazine cover, as it's red. It was a normal Empire logo, which is red in like bold text. But I have edited it with smudges, so like it looks like it's dripping down blood. Obvious connotations to horror there, and I burnt it a bit, so it looks like this burnt blood dripping down like a wall, black wall or something, which I thought was kind of cool and kind of unique to like have the magazine's logo edited just for my film. So people were like, whoa, that's cool, because like the whole magazine has changed because of my film. And then underneath that is the watching 6-page movie exclusive, and then underneath there's a tagline saying the best horror since Halloween. I think they're two good things, because like, first the 6-page spread shows, I did that just by adding text in Photoshop. It's effective because if you know something has like a 6-page exclusive on it, then you know it's going to be a good film. It needs this exclusivity about it. It needs to be analysed. And you see it. And then the tagline is a positive because it's the best movie since Halloween, so like, Halloween was a good movie. I don't think it's going to be bad, but I'm going to check it out. Someone said it. And there's been better movies since Halloween, so why is this person saying this? So, yeah. Next thing is the Red Blodge. I don't know why I put it there. Why is there... Probably have many questions about it. Why is it there? What does it represent? I have no idea. Probably had an idea when I was creating it, but now I honestly have no idea about it. So that's a negative. Massive negative. I did that by just drawing red and burning it. Yeah, and then there's me hiding. Me hiding with my face. Like that. Did that by just take a picture of myself over there, as you can see, with the green in my hair. That's why. And I edited it in Photoshop, adding a black background, taking out the green as much as I could. And yeah, did that. And then moved it over to the image, the magazine cover. Excuse me. And then I did that. I think it's not great, obviously, because the green and the green. I just don't like it generally. I don't think it's a really good picture because it's just like this much of me. I think, Yeah, like that. What you mean? I don't think it was really effective. You can have like all like, my whole body, some of my legs, shoes maybe. And that'd be more effective. You see more of the actor who can be in the film. So just the top bit of me. It's because I'm a bit nervous and shy about it. Me. So yeah, but it was effective because it just shows me. I like the it connects with the film being called The Watching because I'm not looking. And then the next things are the Logan, next Wolverine film, actually good. Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin cinema changes. I mean, Get Out, the best horror director right now is a comedy writer, which I thought was clever. All three of them were clever. Maybe not the Logan one, but I thought the other two were clever. I did that by just writing text in Photoshop. They are effective, kind of, because like if they weren't, because they're there and they're like small-ish kind of, they're like showing that my movie's more important than theirs. And they're big movies, especially Logan and Get Out, obviously, Power Rangers, all big movies. And they're showing my movie's better than theirs. And then the hands, they're like grabbing out. Just trying to figure out. Yeah, they're trying to like grab me, which I thought was effective. They're just the hands for my poster. I put them into Photoshop and resized them and rotated them. They're effective because they look like someone's grabbing out to get me. Because I'm being watched. And then the barcode, got that off the internet. And it's just effective because it's like a convention of a magazine cover. They all have it. As well as the price and the date. Or the month and the... Yeah, I probably shouldn't put a actual day. But yeah. Yeah, that's my how I use new media technologies in my magazine cover. Yeah, that's it.